voice, they get a hairy face, hairy body, girls develop their breasts, their hips get wider. While children are on these drugs, none of these secondary sex characteristics will develop. The idea being that we need to keep these children looking neutral.
2057.
Because if we don't, they will develop into a man or a woman, and that will make it harder for them to pass as the opposite sex when they're an adult. So I don't want you to take my word for anything here. We're going to go over a few of the videos that these doctors at these gender clinics have produced. So first, let's hear from, this is Dr. Jeremy Carswell.
42.
She is at the gender clinic at Boston Children's Hospital. She's the director of their gender multi-specialty clinic. This was the first gender clinic that opened in the United States of America back in 2007.
Okay, here we are starting another one. Well, I'm trying to figure this out. I gotta mention the
what it is to be transgender.
After losing a brutal battle to a twisted copy created by the very magic she was using, Diana realized that she might have to end her own life to destroy the twin born from her power. Desperate for answers, she turned to the gods. She chose an ancient sacred site for their final confrontation. There, she allowed herself to bleed, offering her own blood to Demeter as a sacred plea, a request for an audience with Gaia. Gaia accepted. As soon as the Earth Goddess appeared, she saw the evil spreading through the world and chose Diana as her champion to fight the darkness. With Gaia's power, Wonder Woman's corrupted counterpart was destroyed, erased from existence. But peace didn't last. As Diana returned home, a transmission from Gotham City came through, and with it, a new warning. The mark of Hecate had appeared. After losing a brutal battle to
2042. So did she say 2043? I'll do one, and then I'll play a game, and then I'll go to bed. That's what I'll try to do that. I will try to do one video, clip it up, play some PUBG, go back to sleep. What you doing, boy? Fingers. So retarded. With my baby 40. What are you doing, baby boo-boo? Huh? My precious little pumpkin? Precious little pumpkin, my spaghetti dumpling.
Precious little pumpkin, my spaghetti dumpling.
What was I also thinking about?
Risky old maneuver, reloading in a military base.
Yep.
I'll keep you covered.
Yep, thanks.
May have just seen something go past the door. Might just be imagining it. Might have been like a No, there's a guy out there. Guy out there. Be ready.
Alright.
There's multiple out there. Can't tell him though.
Is that you moving?
No.
Right?
He's dead, but there's another one. Almost certain there's another one. Can you hold this with your M16?
Yep. Oh fuck. You good?
Yeah, I'm good.
Moving out.
Yep, try and get him. Oh, he's dead. He's dead. They're both dead. Risky old...
This guy is firing this shotgun, and notice how it reloads on its own. That happens because this model reloads by breaking the gun open. When he makes that movement, an internal mechanical system kicks in, activating springs and small levers. The ejected shell itself triggers the mechanism that positions the next round in place. This system was created decades ago to make reloading faster and more efficient without requiring extra actions from the shooter. Everything happens in a single motion. This guy is firing this shotgun, and notice.
Okay. Interesting. Oh, I gotta mention the bidet again. I was like, as I walked into the bath, I was just taking a piss, but I was like, oh yeah, that's another thing I meant to mention about the bidet. That's actually pretty funny. I don't have temperature control on it or nothing, so that shit hits you cold. You know, you're like, woo, it got me in the goo-goo. And you're like, woo, surprise. And you're like, woo, it surprised you sometimes. I don't know how many times the dog's sitting there in front of me and I flush the toilet because it's weird how it fucking doesn't flush right unless I fucking flush first, wait till it fills back up, then use the bidet. Stupid shit. But it worked fine. What's that? what I was doing, what I wanted to do was alternate back and forth between a depiction of what it thinks Cold Man Cold Mandrake looks like from any art style throughout history. You know what I mean? Like I've been like very specific. Like just randomly give me anything. Like from it's like ancient stone fucking writing, like fucking artwork to fucking statues and fucking Japanese art and fucking postcards and fucking just the cyberpunk you see and the kaiju stuff. A little cartoony, goofy shit, and this and that, and whatever. But that's what I was really doing. Was like, I was just doing this, and then I had another generator where I was trying to generate this and that, and whatever. But that's what I was really. Cyberpunk you see, and the kaiju stuff. A little cartoony, goofy shit, and this and that, and whatever. But that's what I was really doing. Was like, I was just doing this, and then I had another generator where I was trying to generate. I'll just show you. It's not perfect, but this is like one of the best ones. Like I've got it to fucking make. I'm trying to get somebody to make this concept. Maybe somebody will be able to make this concept better for me. But I've been trying since like January to get AI to make 2 images, and this is one of them, and the other one is Trump as Spider-Man, you know, stopping the train from going off the cliff, like in Spider-Man 2. Same Raimi Spider-Man 2. Just will fucking do it for some reason. Just will fucking do it for some reason. As Spider-Man, you know, stopping the train from going off the cliff, like in Spider-Man 2. Same Raimi Spider-Man 2. Just will fucking do it for some reason. But this, and I actually would rather have it on the opposite side. I'd rather have the fire on this side and the new kingdom of heaven on earth on this side. And I want him to be actively throwing people with the pitchfork into the fire on this side, and like allowing people to go in to the kingdom of heaven on this side. For some reason. But this, and I actually would rather have it on the opposite side. I'd rather have the fire on this side and the new kingdom of heaven on earth on this side. And I want him to be actively throwing people with the pitchfork into the fire on this side, and like allowing people to go in to the kingdom of heaven on this side. fuzzy dumpling. Because that is what is going to happen. But it's like, oh, we can't do anything like this or offensive. And start doing weird demonic shit after a while. It's so fucking weird. The fucking AI is so stupid and weird. I'm like, no. Because that is what is going to happen. But it's like, oh, we can't do anything like this or offensive. And start doing weird demonic shit after a while. It's so fucking weird. The fucking AI is so stupid and weird. Because that is what is going to happen. But it's like, oh, we can't do anything like this or offensive. And start doing weird demonic shit after a while. It's so fucking weird. The fucking AI is so stupid and weird. I'm like, no, depict him as he's supposed to look like when he's coming back. You know what I mean? Like it says in Revelation. And then have him holding a pitchfork and have him weeding out the chaff from the wheat. Because that's what's going to happen. It's one judgment, one fucking time. People don't seem to realize that. Nobody's in heaven right now. Because that's what's going to happen. It's one judgment, one fucking time. People don't seem to realize that. Nobody's in heaven right now, except for the select, chosen, and few and whatnot. And it's not. Right now, except for the select, chosen, and few and whatnot. It's not. And then you have he's not for later. He's for now. He's like, you know what I mean? Like that's how you get through stuff. He can't. You can't handle it. He can. Give it to him. You know what I mean? He. Revelation, and then have him holding a pitchfork and have him weeding out the chaff from the wheat. Because that's what's going to happen. It's one judgment, one fucking time. People don't seem to realize that. Nobody's in heaven right now, except for the select, chosen, and few and whatnot. Few and whatnot. It's not. And then you have he's not for later. He's for now. He's like, you know. For now, he's like, you know what I mean? Like that's how you get through stuff. He can't. You can't handle it. He can. Give it to him. You know what I mean? He's a crutch, and you're a crutch that doesn't break. You know what I mean? Just take a walk, think about him, talk to him, pray, whatever, and stuff. He can't. You can't handle it. He can. Give it to him. You know what I mean? He's a crutch, and you're a crutch that doesn't break. You know what I mean? Can give it to him. You know what I mean? He's a crutch, and you're a crutch that doesn't break. You know what I mean? Just take a walk. He's a crutch, and you're a crutch that doesn't break. You know what I mean? Just you know what I mean? He's a crutch, and you're a crutch that doesn't break. You know. You're a crutch that doesn't break. You know what I mean? Just take a walk, think about him, talk to him, pray, whatever, and everything's cool again. If I live my whole life and it's, you know, I'm fulfilled and I'm happy and I help and I love and I shared and I died and the worms eat me, whatever. this already? Yeah. And it's kind of a silly concept, you know, that I'm anxiety ridden, but I really try not to be, because anxiety ridden, but I really try not to be, because my Bible says to be anxious for nothing, and obviously it's not good for you. It's not good for your heart and your body, and to be careful for nothing. I mean, those words are interchangeable in different writings and whatnot, but I mean, it means the same sort of thing. And He's there to care for you, and I can't help it. You know what I mean? But when you start openly, purposefully, diametrically opposing things, it's like that's where like the sin concept comes into place. It's like it means to miss the mark. I'm trying to aim in the right direction. If I'm fucking up, I'm sorry. I didn't mean to fuck up. But when you got people aiming completely in the wrong direction, purposefully trying not to hit the target, it's like, what the fuck are you doing? What? You know what I mean? It's like I've been everywhere, man. Like I'm like Jack Kerouac if he never fucking went anywhere, really. If he never really fucking went anywhere, you know what I'm saying? Like it's just, it's so weird. Like I've traveled up and down the East Coast a little bit, and whatnot, but never really lived a whole bunch of different places. Man, we'll get into some stories, you know, because I've had so many different jobs, so many different experiences, met so many different people from different walks of life, and different customers of all kinds. I just started writing these notes in April. Like I just started like seriously trying to like. So I need to start putting this shit down. I've been thinking of stuff to write, you know, ever since I was a kid, and I've been writing more and more prolifically over time. But it's like when I have a topic, I can just go and talk on a diatribe. But it's like I just force myself. Just you have to start writing these thoughts down in these notes and like start thinking of comedy things. I turned that shit off because it was getting so fucking annoying. It doesn't work right all the time. It doesn't, because it's looking for your face, and if you're not looking right at it, and like, I'm like, I'm here, I'm there, I'm that. I talk with my hand today. It goes. What I was doing there was I was actually just thinking of having a conversation with somebody else. How many people said nothing? I just clicked to see what the things were because I was waiting for so many people to say nothing. There it is. So slowly starting to learn how to do all this shit better.
Yeah!
Ja, was sollst du da machen?
That went from like chill to hard in like 1 second.
J'adore tellement ce perso. C'est vraiment le boxeur quoi.
No, no buddies. That's not fair.
Okay, also ich spiele zu aggressiv. Ich muss viel, viel ruhiger spielen.
Yeah!
Petit recul. On est sur un massacre, on est sur un massacre, on va pas se mentir.
The Under King. Okay, here we go. Oh, they got the jet, dude. Okay. I was not ready for that.
This might be tough. Okay, it might be tough.
Kann ich euch schon mal sagen. Ja, was sollst du da machen?
Duh. I'm doing stuff. I'm not fucking. So. Oh yeah, I figured out what the fuck was going on with Nick Fuentes and shit. Like, I ended up watching that video because I was like, fuck it, still want to see what he said after the Pierce Morgan interview. And like several other people made super chats explicitly explaining exactly what the fuck I was pissed off about. Like, dude, why the fuck are you muting people that fucking support you? We didn't say anything that was bad. We were being supportive of you. And he's like, I guess you're just saying stupid shit. That's why you're getting fucking blocked. I'm not in control of that shit. It's fucking Rumble moderators. Blah, blah, blah. I don't fucking know. Then why don't you take some personal fucking responsibility for people who are trying to express very much a lot of concern about what is going on with this fucking Rumble setup? We're just trying to give like helpful or informative or supportive fucking things, but because we say the N-word or we say, I don't know, whatever, they fucking mute us. Dude, you should take issue with that. You shouldn't be lashing out at the people who are fucking supporting you. You should fucking get in Rumble's ass and be like, hey, how about you stop fucking blocking everybody's fucking free speech like you claim to be fucking, be supporting of. Hello, you fucking retarded little bitch. Your problem is you're fucking Catholic. That's your fucking problem. Get over yourself, you little bitch, and quit fucking idol worshiping, you dumb little faggot. I don't care if you get laid or not. I went celibate for 9.5 years. I'm celibate now for like over a year. It is what it is. You get with a chick when you get with a chick. It doesn't matter. They're not worth the fucking headache. I'd love to have a good woman who wants to be a partner and work together and live together and hold each other's hands through this hard time, but find me one that has enough fucking common sense to hang out with me, and sure, I'm down. Just like how you fucking feel. Just, I need to find one. I've gone through enough that it's just like they're all fucking pain in the ass, miserable fucking thieves or fucking lying, twisted fucking maniacs or drunk idiot asshole abusers that don't know how to control themselves. They're all out of the fucking minds. Try to fucking find me one that's anywhere near my fucking grandmother and we're good to go. You know what I mean? Like, give me like a good, decent, old school woman from like the fucking 1930s, please. Hi, baby. Everybody wants to see you. You keep running away hiding. I just picked one. What does this one say? Notes. Writing. So I did one. And then hopefully I'll get a day next week where I can go bam, 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 and get like 10 more out of here.
I'm not going to say he would or he wouldn't because they're not going to wrestle. Look out! Right now, Eddie Guerrero's got to worry about Rick Pride.
Okay. That's another one done. There's another one done. So we'll go home. We'll go here. I will leave all this here to help remind me where I was. X, 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 X. We finished this one. Now we're on that one. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 more until we get into when I started to realize I should change the titles and stuff. So 9. 1, 2, 3, 4. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 19. I got 19 more videos to do. And then I'm all caught up and I can go back to doing my 20-minute shows. And then edit them as I do them. And then once a week, I guess it's got to be at least twice a week so I can... there's so fucking many of those. I do those a lot. I gotta start going through whenever I got a chance and hitting all the gaming ones, because these ones have great content in them. You know what I mean? I think they're pretty decent points about a lot of things on these videos. I can't. Fuck. There's like 60 some of them or more. Holy crap. Damn it. That's a lot of shit, dude. I mean, look at this. Look at this. Look at this. 68. So 67. It's just going to be non-stop, tedious, click, click, do, click, click, do. Oh my God, I need somebody to go through my shit for me, man. Oh man, I wish I could like give people access to my shit and you could just fucking use the fucking AI shit to cut my shit up for me. Oh my gosh. Please, somebody fucking edit my videos and cut them up. I mean, I'm going to keep doing it regardless, but I want to get back to doing my shows. I got a new show starting on Monday. I'm going to see what my schedule is on Sunday. And then I'm going to get up with Angel Mondolato. And we are going to arrange a time to figure out to get together on Monday night and come over. And he's going to come over and hang out. And we're going to play video games. And he's going to show me some new stuff that I don't know. It's a generational thing. He's like younger than me. I'm a different generation, and he's going to show me stuff I don't know. I'm an old school gamer from the beginning, and I'd like to play. I see all these like weird, crazy games I don't know the names of. There's this one gamer, I was watching him for a minute, IGN, something, Bolot or something. I don't know, some guy I was watching, but he was just play like horror movie, or not horror movie, but horror video games that would like scare him and this and that, and this. And I'm like, I want to play these games, you know what I mean? They seem so awesome, and like, he's telling me about all these other games, which some are like really popular, and people are gonna be like, "Oh, duh, how come you don't know this game yet?" At the same time, some of them's gonna be like, "I don't know." It'd be an interesting, different experience, for sure. Some of them seem really fun. Like I get the concepts of all of them and stuff. I'm not a dummy, I'm not new at gaming or nothing. It'd be really fun, and I love interacting with Angel. We have great conversations. He's a really good dude, really kind-hearted. open-minded dude that doesn't get judgy and condemning. Oh man, so much shit to do. Oh, I just wish I could make enough money to just do this stuff and just do the performance stuff. And I have to keep a roof over my head, though. I have to be able to take care of Lucius like the little prince he is. I should start remembering to do this as soon as I start the videos. But please, help me however you can. I need the help in any way possible. There's the Cash App. If you'd like to send a donation in any way, and same thing with the Venmo, I'd really appreciate it. Oh my goodness. Let's play a fucking game. I haven't played a game in a few days. Besides phone games. I'd really like to watch the news.
Seeing that really are coming to the realization that they might be trans or gender diverse a little bit later on in their life. So what we're seeing from them is that they always sort of knew something was maybe off and didn't have the understanding to know that they might be trans or have a different gender identity than the one they had been assigned. So that is a growing population.
Maybe I should double check and make sure my live stream is actually live streaming.
And able to be treated.
It says it is.
So if you have a child playing with the opposite gender toys, they might be trans and eligible to be treated. If a little girl tries to pee standing up or a boy tries to pee sitting down, they might be transgender. Guess what? If a little girl has 3 big brothers, she's going to try to pee standing up because they're all peeing standing up and it looks kind of fun. They're kids. She said if they're trying on a sibling's clothing, they might be transgender. Again, a little boy with 3 big sisters, they're all going to be playing dress up with their little baby brother. But these doctors come along who have bought into this ideology, and they teach that this natural play is a sign that your child is transgender and can be treated. And guess what? They're seeing patients as young as 3 years old, where they start socially transitioning them with a new name and pronouns.
My friends know that I usually think everything's a scam from supplements and products and vitamins. I don't take anything. I usually buy it, try it, don't feel the results, end up tossing it, wasting money. So I love Alex Jones and the InfoWars crew, and Alex kept playing
Let's
this video of Robert Kennedy Jr. putting some blue
yeah, I wanted to make sure this is running.
and I wanted a way to support the team, so I decided to buy this methylene blue. This methylene results end up tossing it, wasting it. I did not need to make this video if I didn't believe in it. After I take it throughout the day, I start feeling better and better and better. My workouts, I feel like I'm 15 years younger than I am, and the app that I record my running on proves that my workouts are getting better. So I gotta tell you what, God, family, country, InfoWars, and methylene blue. Get it while you can.
He's just a wiener with so willy butt, with a wiener with a silly weenie butt. fucking food.
Gone to church, and we're going to go to Libby's cafeteria, and I'm sitting with my dad. And I go, Dad, I want to go to the sporting goods store and get some more bullets for my 22. And he said, the sporting goods store is not open on Sunday. And I said, they got rid of the blue laws, Dad. The legislature got rid of them. And he knew I read newspapers and stuff. He's like, right. He said, okay, I'll tell you what. You're going to get in a lot of trouble and be grounded for a week if we go to the store and it's not open. But if it isn't open, I'll buy you a new gun. And we pull up to the mall in the sporting goods store. I got so pissed off and I started laughing. It's one of the few times he used to, boom, backhands me right in the mouth. And my mother's like, David, he's not going to be smart ass about that. Okay, fine, let's go. He went and got me a 410 shotgun. He didn't bust my lip though. Bam! Not too bad, man. Bam! But that's a true story. That's why I remember. I got slapped in the face about it. But they spin like, oh, there's blue laws. We need to bring those back, and we need to bring back the Sabbath. And I mean, these are Noahide law stuff. I mean, this is cuckoo. Never came out of Charlie Kirk's mouth. Never. So, see, that's just one little piece that gives me a headache. And I got bad stuff to say about Candace. Because if you go through all the things she said, and when they're not right, next question, I didn't imply Team USA killed him. Well, bullshit. I mean, did you even say it directly? No, just, all these people are saying, and look, they stood together, and oh, did they? Oh, this person says they did. And just, if you're going to say they killed him, then stick with it. See, it just doesn't feel right. I can get all the clips and play it back on all of them. It's going to hurt TP USA. It's going to hurt Owens. But maybe that'll get you guys to stop it. If I gotta come in here and bang your heads into each other, you know what? I'm going whole hog. That's it. If you're gonna make me put all this together, then you're all gonna get it. I hate it. I hate having to know all this. I hate having to research it all. You're robbing my time. I just spent 10 minutes on it. Now I'm so pissed I can't do the show. Bullshit, man. You understand, if we don't get our shit together, they're gonna put my ass in prison when Democrats get back in. You understand?
I'm putting my mark on the church. If anybody else wants to go somewhere else, maybe we can do it there.
Church works for me.
Play a couple games and go back to sleep. I gotta go to work. Working at the strip club.
DJ or bouncer?
Parking lot attendant.
Oh.
Technically, when I clock in, I'm on the security team, but I ain't fucking getting to fight with nobody. I keep my gun on my fucking hip, though, I tell you that much. This riffraff are crazy. I'm out in the parking lot, and like where I'm at is technically, it's like a road. It's not even really like our property. It's technically like the county road or whatever. So, and I talked to one of the other security guards. I was like, I see all the signs, you know, can't bring a gun in, you know, whatnot. What do you guys, you know, and I talked to the security guard. He pats the side of his thigh. He said, I keep mine right here. He said, I'd rather be fucking in jail than dead. I was like, I concur. He was like, you see them bullet holes over there on the side of that column? He was like, those bullets were intended for me. I was like, yeah, well, okay. I know the environment I'm in now, so. I mean, the issue is just, it's fucking entitled people. Everybody thinks they're fucking special. They're entitled to fucking everything and to do whatever they want.
Yep.
And then, God forbid, you block them in a parking spot, but they have no problem blocking other people in a parking spot. Actually, I'll use it right now. Unless I find another thing I want to waste it. Find it 2 times.
anyone sees any 9mm that they don't need.
There'd be loot boxes around. Let me check this guy.
Yeah, I just got some. I just found some.
There's a bunch of guys over there I just saw. There's kind of gunfire going over by 215. Oh, I just saw two guys over there where they on the highway too. Oh.
Team 1 is in the kill feed. Suppressor there on this body.
I can't wait till our Doritos are flavored with like, and colored with like sprinilla and beets and carrots and stuff. So tired of chemicals. You know what? Have you heard like what it is that actually you're addicted to from these chemicals that they put in the food? Have you heard what component of it that you're actually addicted to that makes you get sick and stuff at the same time?
Nope.
It's the bacteria that it creates in your body, and it's the bacteria's waste that it creates. So we're actually addicted to the shit that the bacteria that the chemicals create in your body. Yeah, speaking of nines, I got 24 rounds.
Looks like it's going to be on the island. Final circle will be on the island. There's 83.
Oh, Fun Times BZ grenade launcher, if anybody wants it.
If nobody wants it, I'm gonna grab it. Is there any grenades with it?
Yep, 3. I looked I figured out how to use the fucking repair kit, and I'm like, oh, I want to keep it and play with it a little bit. Yeah, those things are fun. As soon as I saw it the first time, I was like, is this new? Or have I just never seen this before?
Yeah, yeah. And they stick, so you can like stick it to a building.
Oh, they do? They stick to sides of walls and shit?
Yep. Mm-hmm.
Oh, shit. I did not know that.
So like on the top floor, you don't have to get it in the window. You just stick it to the side of the building.
Gotcha, yeah.
Look at it. I don't hear any gunshots. They just showed up in the kill feed, so they're not near us.
No worrying about
I'm gonna push.
Go ahead.
I'm gonna push for zone a little bit.
Yeah, no worrying about having it bounce off and bounce back at you and dumb shit.
They did get an AWM, so they must have gotten a package. That just showed up in the kill feed. Oh, there's a drop coming down near us. I got a feeling this is going to be a popular one, so be careful.
So, UAV. Around that corner down there. Oh, another one just hopped down. Oh, looks like a armor tank. No, here it's a UAV. 2 UAVs. Around that marker I made.
Yeah, they're going for the care pack. Careful, the one went up on the hill and they're trying to... Yeah.
See if I can wide flank. Somebody might be coming up behind him. Try to wide flank him now.
They're going up into the mountains. They got the case, so I'm not much we can do about it. One, they're probably going to be heading to you.
I can hear him. Stay behind this tree trying to bring him in. Does he not see me?
I clipped the driver. That's them. That's the AWM. So be cautious. Too careful, they might pivot on us. Yeah, that's what they're trying to do. They're trying to pivot on us. But keep in mind, there's 2 UAZs.
Venus! Oh, fuck. I don't know where it's coming from.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, I see one over there, but there's another one behind me.
He's got a Lynx.
Way out over
He's standing in the middle of the course. He's standing in the middle. Kill the guy in the middle. Kill the guy in the middle. Blue. He's standing without any cover. Oh, well.
They want to bring back pandemics and lockdowns and literally turn off the energy of the planet and have a social credit score, and we're all slaves if we don't beat the New World Order. So yeah, I do care about winning the midterms. Trump is night and day compared to the Democrats. With Kennedy and Gabbard, we are kicking their ass, and we should talk about when they don't do a perfect job and get them back on track. But no, I do care about the midterms, Candace Owens. You say fuck the midterms, well I say fuck that. I do have cartel hits out on me for the Democrats. That's from the NSA and General Flynn. That's the real world. I do have globals trying to destroy me. I do have people coming to my house. Do I make a big deal about it? No, I don't. I have had all these grand juries open trying to put me in prison. I have been drugged in front of these committees. I have gone through all this stuff. I got so much skin in the game, it's crazy. I got my neck stuck out 1,000 feet. I got my dick on the table. And I covered all the anomalies and the problems, and most of them weren't real anomalies. There is a lot of weirdness going on. And so I get looking at that, but then it's all the other ways where then if the piece of information isn't accurate, everybody still defends it or moves on. Or if you don't agree that the guy shot Charlie under his arm, or the guy with a bottle of water isn't really a camera gun, or there weren't trap doors and all this stuff, then I'm, every time I would say, well, that doesn't look accurate to me. Oh, you're on the payroll of the Jews. Well, I sure as hell ain't ever found the damn check. Ain't seen it yet. I've just had those lobbies heavily involved coming after me, and the ADL saying I'm an enemy and need to be in prison at their galas. Man, boy, if I'm sucking some Zionist weenie, I didn't know it. Must have been sleepwalking. No. I cover what I know to be accurate. Oh my God, 12 states have passed euthanasia, basically government forced. No one cares. No one cares. No one cares. Killing all these kids, cutting their penises off, their breasts off. I mean, a lot of people care, but it's just like, it's not. When I cover this stuff, I'll see in the comments. Like if I cover a nuclear reactor that's melted down, people say, why are you covering the Jews? Because we can only talk about Jews, not a nuclear reactor melting down. I cover the Jews, but I don't have to sit here and prove myself to you. And you, a lot of you people out there don't have any real grasp or depth of history. You don't have any real context. So when someone actually knows what they're talking about, you don't understand any of it. So you just want to trump something I'm saying by throwing out some one-liner. Gosh, I used to get it even more than the Jew thing was the Catholics. You secretly work for the Catholics. Not Catholic, not against the Catholics. My family's Protestants, both sides are Catholics. What? All because there's some black guy named Alex Jones, how it started like 25 years ago. There's some black Catholic evangelist. And it all just started that I'm him. I mean, it's just total cuckoo town. And I got so sick of it because it's retarded. tongue. Would you like me to do that for you? Perhaps I will. Perhaps I'll twist my mustache for you. Now, the IQ just went up 100 points. I'm gonna get some beard oil, beard wax.
I'm not thinking, baby.
There we go. The IQ just went up 300 more points. There we go. There we go. There. Oh, I'm a genius now. To really be a British lord, I need to be inbred and have one eye pointing inward and the other outward. I need to be cockeyed. Oh, there's the royal.
Hello. Hello.
Sorry, I was texting my cousin.
Oh, Thomas, say what's up.
I was just apologizing because I was like, oh shit, I had to pause my fucking phone from Blair and Alex Jones in your ears.
Nice.
Cooley's ballad.
Does he still have a, like, does a show?
Oh, it's like the biggest fucking actual news channel in the world.
Holy moly. I completely stopped watching any form of news probably like 10 years ago.
I did for a hot minute too, and then I had a therapist who had Trump derangement syndrome, and I had to prove him wrong. But I was just talking to my far leftist liberal cousin about how John Cena's retiring this weekend, allegedly.
Oh shit.
Shit, I did not hit me. What? Oh, fuck me. Well, I got a ways to make it a pachinki. I got a ways to make it a pachinki if I'm gonna do that. Oh, fuck. I can make it. If that's where we're
Run for it.
But yeah, I was just texting him. I was like, cool, he's bound out to Gunther. Because that's the traditional way to go. You're supposed to lose on your last match as a professional wrestler, and you're supposed to pass the torch on to somebody you think's gonna be potentially good. But and I was talking to another guy about it last night. I was like, yeah, we'll see. How many last cigarettes have you had? How many last matches has Ric Flair had? How many last matches? You know what I mean? Did fucking Terry Funk have?
Woo!
I think there's a real player at church.
Yeah, I got a real player next to me too.
But yeah, it like seems like if you want to figure out what all's going on, it's somewhere between Alex Jones and Nick Fuentes these days. It seems like.
What's going on?
Sitting there chilling, right? Two guys at the church. I can't go there. I'm gonna have to go over these buildings. There's nobody over here. Somebody firing over there. Shit! I just missed it. Oh shit! Somebody's been here already too. God damn it.
Jay Sizzle, you got a guy on my green mark.
Thank you. One under you.
No idea how I got him. No scope. 9mm.
Church season.
Yeah, is that green?
Yeah, I don't like. I'm gonna try to get a new mag.
That guy is spicy.
He's very good.
Is he still holding up at the church or something?
Yes,
there's at least 2 there.
And they are not missing. Might be cheaters.
Yeah, I don't like this fight.
Where are they at around the church right now? I'm coming up on behind it.
They're on the northwest side. West side front.
Okay, about where your mark is. That green mark is. Around there. Ish.
Yeah, give or take. At least they were a minute ago.
Maybe I'll fuck them up.
Oh, they're in that building. They're in this building. They're in my building. They're right here.
Coming.
He's just hanging out with me right now.
Damn. My car did not swerve the way it was supposed to swerve. I fucking hit the
That
brakes
happens.
and it just like slide into him and it slid the other way. Like I hit something that actually made me slide. Oh my god. And this guy's just sitting there.
But nevertheless, this Rabbi Smoley, he wants on the show again. He's so fucking crazy. Oh, bless God. He's monically possessed. Alright, stop.
He's so fucking crazy.
See, I try not to be like, you know, if I want to be the gossip, if I want to be the troublemaker, I am the king daddy. I'll make Loki blush. But I really don't want to do this. But I am. I'm doing it. It's all over. I can't help it. See, I just focused my attention onto that trove of information. And now I'm trying to... Stop there. So they're trying to launch a new pandemic hysteria. They said they would. Hotez, Fauci, all of them. Now they've been hiding under rocks. Now they're saying it's the most devastating thing in the world. Hundreds have measles. Run for the hills. It's all over. A measles outbreak brings with it
Hello.
Howdy.
Hello. Where shall we go? There's one for Stalber.
Start on the mountain. I'm up for wherever.
I'd like it up there, but it's hard to outfit 4 people, and you gotta run forever. There's never a car up there. How about Yaz?
Yeah, let's do it.
It was quiet, then we grab a car and go back up the mountain and get the satellite gear. You guys forgot to jump.
Yeah.
What the hell?
I was following. I was like, all right, well, I've never really started over here, so I was just following.
That's cool. There's one squad on the very far side of town. I see nobody close. One squad out in the weeds, out to my east.
Yes. Oh, guy right next to my building. Guy in green building.
It never fails. Every time. When the only thing I have equipped is a hand grenade, all I think is Steve Carell and Anchorman.
Yes.
Ah!
You guys getting kills over there?
I'm getting shot.
Okay, I learned something cool that nobody else is going to care about. But there's like chandeliers in the ceiling in this building I'm in, 2-story, and from the upper railing, you can actually grab a chandelier. Like climb over the railing and hang from the chandelier for just a brief moment. Weirdest fucking shit ever.
It doesn't let you pull up and like fall back down, like because there's nothing cool.
Well, yes, I was just trying to jump the railing, and instead I grabbed the chandelier, peeled myself up, and then let go. But just like in real life, I make bad decisions. But I'm just saying.
You have a terrific radio voice.
Why, thank you. I also have a radio face, so it's a complete set.
I keep finding cars.
I could use
a fucking
squad here.
M12.
Green, you got a squad?
Yeah.
Yeah, I want an M24. I keep finding these fucking cars. I'll take the extended quick draw.
Guys, start moving towards Green. He's got company.
Got them all.
Okay. There's somebody else here. I just got lit up from E. Thank you. I'm going to grab this car and go up and get that satellite before the circle closes on us.
If you want to pick me up, I'll come with you.
Alright, I'm out to the street right here.
Okay, I do have it. Okay, scoop. Let's take
Alright, swing by and help y'all real quick. He's finishing those bots.
I thought I heard somebody running alongside me.
What's this satellite we're getting?
Satellite vault up the top of Stabler. I thought that's why you wanted to drop there. There's like 5 satellites spread around the map. And when you find them, they have a vault. It should have like a 3 helmet and an 8X and a BZ launcher and possibly a crate weapon.
Oh, sick.
So one of them is up on the top of Stabler up here. That's where we're heading. There is a muzzle brake in our trunk if you need it.
Spank you.
Oh, piss off! There's another little weasel bot here.
I think he's on the back side of the upper platform. It's mostly air. So when you find one, there'll be lots that have like this fuel tank wreckage. Not all of them have this vault.
There's another 3 times.
Oh, got it.
There's a 6X here for you. I'm gonna keep the all-in-one repair suit. Take that BZ launcher is valuable.
Oh, those things are fun. I didn't realize somebody just told me the last round they're sticky grenades. They stick to the walls and shit.
Yeah. And people.
Oh, nice. People are walls.
You don't want the blue zone? All right, I'm gonna put the repair kit in the car then. Ooh, I can't put the repair kit in the car. That sucks. All right, we gotta go. I grabbed a spare 6X for somebody.
I'm gonna have fun with this battle zone launcher.
Blue zone launcher. They're little sticky grenades that cause their own localized blue zone, but you can shoot them like tens of meters. It takes a little bit of practice, but it is they stick to cars or buildings or even people. They are a cool thing. Oh, hang on! Ouch! Ouch! Ouch!
These rocks will jump out at you.
We're just gonna fall down this mountain. Fuck it. Crossbow. Team 4 is using a crossbow. Whoa!
Oh,
these are real guys. Damn. We got ambushed. Fell right into a set of reels. Good luck.
Alright. You don't want us to try to recover.
If you can, I'll stick around, but if not, then get another game. There are 3 guys, I'd say like of moderate ability. I was able to get one pretty easy, but they got us.
So fucking far away.
Thank you.
Car over here, or a motorcycle or something. What happened to your guy's car?
They took it. Thank you.
There's a guy right down that tree there. Just drove right past.
Well, somebody's down here.
Ah, bitch. Stupid butt. Stupid idiot. Come on. Stupid, just not moving. Ooh. Ooh. Gotcha, bitch. Oh my god! Fuck, it hit me when I was inside of it. Still there. That should. I was about to say that better drop him. I hit him. You hit him. Well, that's like that guy's gonna try to run and heal him. Oh shit! What the fuck? Let's get ready to throw a grenade.
Where'd it even come from?
Me, of course. Of course.
Goo! Oh, he's right by the fence. Careful.
I saw that bullet bounce off your fucking nose.
That was
In the car now.
you mark him. Damn, Tito! That guy's got no health. He's got no health. He's right here.
Yeah.
Nice,
Blue
nice.
got him.
GG boys, trust
See,
the process.
Should have hung in there. He had a chicken dinner if he just hung in there.
Oh yeah, for sure, bro. That shit was easy as fuck.
You guys are heroes.
We only fucked up because I wanted you to stop behind the tree and then I was gonna distract them while you shoot them.
You guys are
But
heroes.
fuck it, it worked out.
Stuffed him with that old 9mm fajita.
I was gonna.
No, we're not doing another one. I could, but oh my gosh. Let's take a nap. It sucks. I totally have time. I could totally do another one. And get 4 casuals in. I can't though. I gotta try to go back to sleep. Have to make yourself do what's right. Let me just check and maybe play one game of Magic while I eat my milk and cookies. Go right back to sleep. White, green and red, black and green. Red or green, black or red. Red. Standard play. Red and black, right? Red, black, black, white, red. It's red and black. Red and black and white. Don't care what I'm casting, just cast.
Because of the pandemic. In South Carolina, parents struggle to deal with infections that have brought quarantine to remote learning. Healthcare workers are bracing for an increase in cases. How many people have died in a ChatGPT rocket? Measles death in 2025. I told the crew, I said, I think it's 3 last time I checked. Yep. Check 2 different AIs. 3 deaths out of 350 million people as of December 13th, 2025. And all 3 of those deaths, all 3 of them had, because I remember the cases, 3. And then Peter Collins, 3 comorbidities, meaning 3 things killing you. Meaning it wasn't measles. You're already on your deathbed. They just put that on the death certificate. So remember all we went through that. And let me just show you a graph here. This is from the CDC. had the virus, so it mutated into a form that was basically this. So, and this is the same graph on every other damn infectious disease. Sanitation kicks in, widespread by 1900, every civilized world, and the infectious diseases go. But now, if you look at infectious diseases, actually, when, other than measles, when the shots started in the 50s and 60s, it goes. And now here we are in 2025. All this stuff's back. Everything's worse. All these things that didn't used to kill us make us sick are because they give you a shot that erases your immune system. And here's the Substack article on it. Routine vaccine sanitation and a look back in history. Excellent article by Caitlin, Jedalina, and Kristen Pantagani. Okay. Facts. I love them. Oh, God, it gives me a headache. We get something done here. We can save some lives and stop the globalists. Stop nuclear war. It's a good article on Infowars.com for the Brownstone Institute. The pandemic revealed the most cowardly society of all time. I never wore a mask. I never submitted. I was out there long, got started in an armored vehicle with leftists throwing bricks at us saying it's all a fraud, it's all a lie. It came out of Chapel Hill, didn't come out of Wuhan, and of course I was right about everything. Because I had the facts. So I went and studied them and talked to the top experts. Now I have to study other things to stop infighting. Excellent point to remember that. Meanwhile, FDA intends to put its most serious warning on COVID vaccines. They've withdrawn liability protection, which essentially doesn't even let them put it out. But now they're going to put a black box warning saying it can kill you, heart attacks, cancers, you name it. And they're trying to spin it, oh, we've confirmed some deaths of kids. That was in their later studies after they rolled it out, and Pfizer got caught covering up the deaths of the kids. We knew this years ago from the whistleblowers. Why do you think Pfizer wanted to wait until the year 2075? And then they said that wasn't enough. They wanted to be the year 2097 before they ever released any documents. The judges ordered them to, but now they just slowly trickle them out. And what we get is devastating. But it turns out the CDC, the HHS was keeping records of it all because they were running and engaging how good the killing was going. And they destroyed all that stuff, but can't actually be able to find some of it. And this is the stuff that comes out but barely hits the news. Oh yeah, they didn't accidentally do all this. This was all planned. Excellent breakdown by them. Some of these researchers, doctor scientists, increase your this is the mainline state-level studies, government studies. We only have 2 in the world. Increase your risk of 7 major cancers. Exhibit 17 cancers, including mechanisms. Can integrate into human genomes, disrupts thousands of genes, all documented peer-reviewed. First study on COVID vaccines increase risk of multiple cancers. Second study finds COVID-19 vaccines increase risk of multiple cancers. 17 ways mRNA shots induce cancer. 100% mRNA vaccine genomic integration.
Do not respect our race, bro.
Induce severe, long-lasting genetic disruption linked to cancer and chronic disease. Oh, FDA intends to put its most serious warning on COVID vaccines, sources say. Oh, and of course they knew the PCR tests were totally fake. And the inventor of it said it was a total scam. It wasn't false positives, it's all lies. Just like a metal detector, it's similar. You can take a metal detector and turn up its sensitivity all the way on high and point it at the sky. And it'll tell you whatever you're searching for, whatever it's set to, gold, silver, iron. Well, it'll tell you the air is iron. It's not. You just turn it up. So you have to learn to use a metal detector, turn it up just enough to get the right sense for what you're looking for. And it's okay, so it's but you turn it up, it's gonna go feedback loop all the time. And that's all they did was we need more testing. They turn it 30, 40 times. Where 100% of the time you're gonna have it. But now the way they spin it is, well, 8 out of 10 were wrong. We made a mistake. I told you at the time. Those companies are taking the nasal swab with their genetics and
Warriors, rise!
Snuggle cuddle, little baby.
The sky's the limit on what these crooks will do.
Snuggle cuddle, little baby.
So that's where we are. That's the facts. That's what they're trying to do. 3 people that you turn on the fake news, you'd think it was the end of the world. You'd think Godzilla just attacked the East Coast. And you know most people that have these measles? Illegal aliens. And why? Because they're from other countries and aren't used to our strains. And they come in and they get a little sicker. So instead of a few red dots, maybe a few scars, whatever. Okay? But don't know, the kid's got, cancer and heart defects and, was already in a wheelchair. Okay, measles killed him. 3 people into the world, run for the hills. About 20,000 a year die in the U.S. of flu. It's usually related to other comorbidities where you get super dehydrated, don't have anybody to take care of you, end up, convulsing and dying. It can happen. Well, I've had flu before. I wish I felt like I was dead. But in every study, they admit, just look it up. The flu shot has always not helped you. They never pick the right strain. It's always the year before, and it increases you getting other viruses and flu and lowers your immunity in all the studies. Look it up. Been known the whole time. It's a fraud. It's a lie. It's an absolute scam. And they got introduced to impeach Kennedy. So it's a smokescreen for all this news coming out about the carnage and death and what they've done. And they just now introduced impeachment of Kennedy because he said for most people you don't need a measles shot. And all the more educated people, medical doctors and people like that. We had some medical doctors. I forgot what story last week. I live in a nice part of Austin. Not super ultra elite, but it was nice. And 2 doors down were husband and wife that were both doctors, and their kids were the same age as my 2 middle daughters. So I think Charlotte was like 5, and Georgia was about 3 when they were playing with their kids. And I remember the exact stories. It was no big deal. It was like, oh yeah, the neighbors. One of their kids has measles, and they're wondering if you want to have a measles party. So you get it. You're healthy at that point. You're not run down into measles. And we're like, yeah, have them on over. And then sure enough, they got a fever the next day, got a red spot on their faces, and never had measles again. That's how you really get the shot. Because those were just medical doctors. I mean, what do they know? But see, that's the real world, people. See, you don't want to get the measles when you're run down. Then you might actually get a little sicker. But if you're totally healthy and see, and then that's just some of the science.
This is one of these.
There's no such thing as normal immunity. It's not just a thing. It's
Clear
the thing.
a little bit.
The thing.
So I can get more.
Do you know I've never had any vaccines in my life except a tetanus shot? And I didn't get sick from it. Tetanus shot almost killed me. And I did all the way through a nail. And I was about 9 years old, maybe 10. My dad goes, oh. And he went to the pharmacy and talked to them and got a special brand that was known to be better because doctors all know that. It's kind of like the quote elites take special vaccines. That's forever. These higher brand ones that are made by better companies. And he gave me the shot. And then the next time I stepped on a nail, because I was always running around construction sites and stuff, I didn't tell him. I'm like, I'm not doing that. I've had
extraction methods were false positives. In other words, COVID was massively overdiagnosed.
And if it wasn't massively overdiagnosed, if they didn't make this error, which a lot of people think was an intentional lie, which is what it more looks like, and these people are actual criminals, if they didn't have these bogus tests, they couldn't have declared a pandemic. Because most people who they said had COVID actually didn't have COVID. So 86%, if you round up, that's 9 out of 10 people who the government told you had COVID didn't have COVID. Remember how they said the flu disappeared during COVID? Well, I bet they probably had flu. I can't believe how few people in this space are going to cover this story. I'm going to guess mostly none of them. This is your independent media sucks.
Booger sugar. Oh my god, how many more mountains are there, dude?
Biomedical research where pathogens are adulterated to change the way that they function. Many people believe that gain-of-function research was one of the key causes of the COVID pandemic that struck us in the last decade. What this executive order does, first of all, it provides powerful new tools to enforce the ban on federal funding for gain-of-function research abroad. It also strengthens other oversight mechanisms related to that issue and creates an overarching strategy to ensure that biomedical research in general is being conducted safely and in a way that ultimately protects human health more.
It's a big deal.
A lot of people say that, sir.
Thank you.
And in a way that research was gain-of-function research.
This is a big lane for me. Your independent media sucks.
The first relates to gain-of-function research. Research is a type of biomedical research where pathogens are adulterated viruses or adulterated to make them more potent the way that they function. Many people believe that gain-of-function research was one of the key causes of the COVID pandemic that struck us in the last decade. What this executive order does, first of all, it provides powerful new tools to enforce the ban on federal funding for gain-of-function research abroad.
Start over again.
Type of biomedical research where pathogens are adulterated viruses.
Here we go.
The first relates to gain-of-function research. Gain-of-function research is a type of biomedical research where pathogens are adulterated viruses or adulterated to make them more potent or to change the way that they function. Many people believe that gain-of-function research was one of the key causes of the COVID pandemic that struck us in the last decade. What this executive order does, first of all, it provides powerful new tools to enforce the ban on federal funding for gain-of-function research abroad. It also strengthens other oversight mechanisms related to that issue and creates an overarching strategy to ensure that biomedical research in general is being conducted safely and in a way that ultimately protects human health.
It's a big deal. We wouldn't have had the problem we had.
A lot of people say that.
The only two population studies that were ever conducted looking at COVID vaccines and cancer both found multiple increases in 7 distinct types of cancers. By up to, it ranges from about 30% increased risk to about 80%. Overall, cancers were up about 25 to 27%, and it's across both vaccine platforms, mRNA and viral vector, which was Johnson & Johnson and AstraZeneca. And so you have that, remember this was over 8.7 million people combined in both of these studies. And so it's undeniable now. We see the population signals, but we also have the mechanistic evidence to support it. We've identified the first instance of genomic integration also seen gene expression chaos that we just had a paper accepted for after peer review in the World Journal of Experimental Medicine. It'll be up there shortly. We found that mRNA injections dysregulate thousands of gene expressions related to cancer surveillance and immune function and mitochondrial function. So yeah, this is undeniable.
Dead on from McCullough Foundation, Dr. Peter McCullough's group. All right. So there has been a ISIS attack in an area of Syria not controlled by the former leader of Al-Qaeda that we've cozied up to and inherited through Syria right before he got in. But ISIS is conquering about 20% of the country. ISIS kills American soldiers, interpreter, ambush in Syria, 2 soldiers and interpreter killed. 2 American soldiers and a U.S. civilian have been killed in an ambush. Alone, ISIS coming to Syria. The U.S. forces were conducting counterterrorism operations against the Islamic State in the northeast country when the terrorists opened fire.
Baby, I'm coming back, honey. We're gonna work. All night long.
Civilian were killed and 3 service members were injured.
I gotta get up early to go to work Sunday. I'm gonna be there at 7 Sunday.
Was engaged and killed. The attack occurred as the soldiers were conducting a clear engagement. We got from our Pentagon correspondent, Brianna Morello, even before this broke. I just haven't seen this come in. Earlier, Pentagon tells me Syria terror attack on ground attributable to a Pentagon official. This is place in area where the Syrian president does not have control. Initial assessments show the attack was likely carried out by ISIS. Yes, so that's straight from the Pentagon. All right. Well, let's tie that into what's currently going on. Murdered National Guard soldier laid to rest with full military honors. Turns out another operative on Fort Worth was working with the man that shot both the guardsmen and killed her. Shot them both in the head on video. And then we have Congressman Homeland Security committees telling the head of the DHS this was an unfortunate accident. This was an accident in Syria too, right? They never decry any of their coalitions, their communists, their anti-Islamists. Oh no! And they did say, by the way, that both the Afghan, both the would-be bomber in Fort Worth and this shooter up in D.C. were both white. Always got to add that little thing in the data too. Just lying. And what does Tampon Tim say? He asked about the Somalis, the incredible high level of crime they're involved in. He said, no, it's white men are what causes the crime, and they're the problem. The video, just white men are the number 1 terrorist. Yeah. Before we go to Benny Thompson, let's hear from old Tampon Communist Chinese agent.
Do you want to hear more from members and leaders from the Somali community to say, we need to look at ourselves, we need to hold our own neighbors accountable, because look at the damage that this has done to our community. What do you want to hear? Instead of just saying, don't blame us, do you want to see more ownership?
Look, it's not law-abiding citizens. If that were the case, there's a lot of white men should be holding a lot of white men accountable for the crimes that they have committed. I think for the community to maybe educate their population, because I think what you're seeing here is they're secondary victims of this, that there's providers inside the community that are then victimizing the community themselves by signing them up, because when we're going to some of these people, we're like, I had no idea I was in this program.
That's enough. Yeah. Elon Omar says they're the victims of it. That's why 80% are on welfare. That's why they're all driving around in brand new Mercedes and Porsches. Folks, it's a joke. She married her brother. Trump's released the documents. The woman is a criminal. The woman comes from the ruling party. Most of the Somalis don't look like those space aliens with the crazy eyes and all that. That's the ruling group. They think they're royalty. They all inbreed. They're complete psychotics. They're hated in Somalia. The people you think of as Somalians, 70% of the H-1B visas are from India, and over 80% of those are from one province. Not that Indians are bad, it's this particular province. true. And they're paying off Congress. Well, it's the same thing with these special clans. They all vote one way, they pull their money, they run scams, and they do it with the Democrats above them, who are the bagmen. The Somalis, the bagmen. Now let's go to Congressman Benny Thompson. Listen to this next level gaslighting about, oh, it was an accident when this guy shot 2 guardsmen in the head. Here it is.
And the gentleman from NCTC referenced the unfortunate accident that occurred with National Guardsmen being killed.
You think that was an unfortunate accident?
I mean,
It was a terrorist.
No, wait. Look, I'll get it straight. Then you can.
He shot our National Guardsman in the head.
Look, Mr. Chairman, will you direct the witness to allow me to ask my question? It was an unfortunate situation.
Now, I did a whole 15-minute report on this last night. If you want to see it, it's on Action, on Rumble, and on InfoWars, where he keeps saying, he defends it. Now, let's go to this lunatic. And this was the formula. This is all tied together with trying to bring back a pandemic and, you know, the seditious six and don't follow illegal orders. Well, what are the illegal orders? Well, there aren't. Now they've got these officers, these sergeants and captains and people who are leftists, known leftists, saying, I'm not just going to not follow illegal orders. I'm not following any orders because I'm Mexican. And you look at this woman, we looked her up, she's not a Mexican. It's like Pocahontas, but she's trying to make it racial. Well, the illegal order is, if you're Hispanic, don't follow Trump's orders. That is a court-martialable offense. She is active duty, and she's not just saying don't follow legal orders and putting on innuendo. Now they move right to don't follow the just launched an Epstein hoax. The Epstein thing is real. He was an intelligence operative of MI6, Mossad, CIA. I said that 18 years ago when we first came out. But then look, the Democrats roll out of the Epstein files, which are all these court cases, civil, criminal, grand juries, his own personal library that his family turned over to the Democrats, that they're cherry picking it to create hoaxes to make it look like Trump's done something. Oh, look, photos of dildos that Epstein's family turned over. Oh, that's Trump. Oh, look, Epstein found a shop of condoms making fun of Trump. Oh, that's Trump's condoms. Oh, look, here's Trump with a bunch of women that look, they might be underage and their faces blacked out, and then it's a New York Post photo from decades ago at a beauty pageant with 20-something-year-old women. That is the hoax. The hoax is them misrepresenting that there's some evidence of him screwing underage girls when they all said he was never involved and was a nice guy, and that Virginia Dufresne he pulled her out of there and Trump kicked him out of the club. Oh, look, Trump's a socialite. They released this new photo and one other with these women's faces blacked out, and then they go, oh, look, are these underage girls? And then it turns out it wasn't even new. It was news clippings that Epstein had kept.
Awesome. Not at all.
I posted that on X, so I'll pull up on my phone. I'm going to show you the photo I'm talking about. I thought we had that, but I'll just go ahead and pull it myself here. Yeah, there it is. Boom. There's the photo. You see that? That's out of the unredacted Trump photos from Epstein files. Dupp reveals glamorous group of adult models. He was very gentlemanly. That's a news article. You didn't even see the newsprint. So they take a newsprint article that Epstein clipped out to the photo of. They blacked the big black squares over all the women's heads. I posted on X Blood Up.
Another bag. Oh God, it's little kids. I got 3. Almost got 4 already. Hi, babe.
Okay, does that woman look like a little kid to you? The blonde? She looks like she's what, about 30? Maybe 25?
Remember that shit.
That woman right there, he's got his hand around. Maybe she might be 19. And that's at a public event. He put on beauty pageants. But pull up the one I posted on Expert. With the faces all blacked out. And they did it a bunch of times. A bunch of times. That's key. There it is. Now, this is the type of crap that we deal with. That's the hoax. That's the implication, the subliminal implication. Not that Epstein doesn't exist. So when Trump just says the whole thing's a hoax, he's clarified later, no, I mean attacking me is a hoax. Of course, Epstein's a horrible guy, kicked him out of the club. But then later he'll just be, I'm not answering that, it's a hoax. He'll go, oh my God, you're saying the whole thing's a hoax. No, Trump is just saying, I'm not talking about it. And then the people take that and run with it, and it's stupid for him to say that. So, I know a lot of you want to just score points, and you're the holier than thou, and I'm the bad guy.
All right, that's it.
That's
longer than I wanted to. I was just like, so close. Oh, so close. I can just get it done.
Outrageous to say.
All right.
He didn't have help. Outrageous to say all this stuff.
Love, peace, chicken grease.
I'm saying what they keep putting out on Trump.
Love, peace, chicken grease. Thanks for your time and patience with me. I'll probably snap a video or two while I'm out there in the parking lot tonight. I don't know. I gotta figure out this TikTok shit and stuff too. Oh my gosh. I played way long. Where am I at too? Oh, my hands are spicy. Alright. Alright. Oh man. I had hot stuff on my fingers. I did not. I didn't have peppers or nothing on my fingers. Oh my gosh. I really burned the shit out of my eyes just then. Okay, what's the dealio? Alright, we're wrapping this up.